lovers, YouTubers, and fellow Woovians. Hope all is well, swell, and groovy in your neck of the woods. I'm on my way to Newkirk, Oklahoma. I need to go over there and stop in and see my attorney over this divorce stuff. So that's my plan. That's on the agenda this morning. And then I gotta go do some work up at the farm, get some things taken care of, and then be back this afternoon before the rain hits. We're supposed to have some rain, possible snow. You never know in my neck of the woods. So yes, folks, just taking a little drive to Newkirk, Oklahoma. I got Ranger Dog back there just hanging out. He's always hanging out, and all that groovy jazz. So happy Thursday, happy Throwback Thursday. After the video here, I'm gonna put in an older video. This past summer, I went and did some Twister filming locations. So, for a fellow viewer, Mr. Eric, I appreciate you tuning in every day, or tuning in. And yesterday, you tuned in and have a little vlog discussion with me on a live vlog. Of course, this is a Type 2 vlog. It's a daily live vlog that sometimes happens live daily, but it's always daily. So yes, folks, I'm gonna go up there and take care of all that stuff. And like I said, after you see my little spiel here, I'm gonna put in one of the episodes on the West Valley Chronicles when I went and did a Twister movie filming locations, because it's Throwback Thursday. Excuse me, it's Throwback Thursday. You know, Throwback Thursday. So every Thursday, not every Thursday, but as many Thursdays as I can, I like to put one of my episodes on there just to kind of promote that as well. Put you fine folks down, because I gotta hold on to the wheel for a minute. I gotta hold on to the wheel. Whoa. So yes, folks, Thursday, it's a little cool in my neck of the woods. Hope it's all swell and groovy in your neck of the woods. So stay tuned for right after this little spiel. You get to watch one of my West Valley Chronicles episodes, Twister filming location. Like I said, this is just for you, my friend Eric. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in. Just thank you. And for the rest of my subscribers, thank you. I really do appreciate all your support, all your positive, all that groovy jazz. So, enough delay with my small talk here. Enjoy this West Valley Chronicles episode of a Twister filming location. And as always, folks, please love one another, be kind to one another, be grateful, be very grateful for every moment, everybody, and everything in your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, love, Volkswagen, Grease. Oh, sorry. As soon as I get back home, I'll edit in that West Valley Chronicles episode. So until that gets edited in, this is all you get, just me talking. All right, folks, so I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Welcome everyone. Today, I'm going to take you folks on a special filming location vlog. What filming location are we going to go on, folks? Well, let me give you a little hint. Right behind me, folks, is a house. It's not just any ordinary house in Ponca City, Oklahoma. It's where actress Helen Hunt stayed for the time she filmed the movie Twister, starring Bill Paxton, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Folks, like I said, this is where she stayed. The other cast and crew stayed either at the local hotel or an apartment complex on down the road, which I will share with you folks and show you guys and give you a little bit of a history of how I got to meet one of the actors that played in the movie. So yes, folks, like I said, this is where Helen Hunt stayed in the summer of '95. So folks, let's jump in the old Volkswagen bus here, head out to some filming locations to the movie Twister. Okay folks, I'm at a local motel here in Ponca City, Oklahoma. In 1995, it was the Motel Holiday Inn. It was the Holiday Inn Motel here in Ponca City. And in 1995, it was the main hub for the Twister crew for the movie. So any of the crew that came in from their apartments or basically their apartments or other hotels came here to get rides out to the filming locations. So a lot of the smaller actors stayed here. Most of the crew, like I said earlier, Helen Hunt, she stayed at her own house. Bill Paxton, he stayed actually here at the Holiday Inn. Philip Seymour Hoffman stayed at his apartment, which I'm going to show you folks. Also, Carrie Elwes, who played Jonas, Dr. Jonas, he lived at the apartments that I'm going to show you folks as well. But most of the crew stayed right here, folks, at what was the Holiday Inn. Okay, folks, I'm at some local apartment complexes here in Ponca City. In 1995, this is where Philip Seymour Hoffman lived and stayed. This is where Carrie Elwes stayed, and a couple more of the actors that stayed here. How I knew they were staying here is I used to live down the road. My parents lived right down the road from here. And on the way to school one morning, I picked up a gentleman that was riding his bike, but his bike had a flat tire. I picked him up. He said he needed a ride to the hotel where the crew was going out because he needed to get out to the job site. That's all he would call it, folks, his job site. Well, when the movie came out, I seen the movie. Turned out that I picked up and gave a ride to the famous actor Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yes, folks, lived right here. Just thought I'd share that with you fine folks. Kind of an interesting little note. So let's head on down the road, check out a filming location where they filmed when they were all hunkered underneath the bridge and a twister came through and they dropped a truck for that scene. So let's go on to the twister filming location, folks, and check it out. Okay folks, what you see behind me is 9 Mile Road. It's about 9 miles outside of Ponca City, Oklahoma, hence the name 9 Mile Road. Anyways folks, this road here was utilized in the movie quite a bit. Filming of the cars just driving up and down in a lot of the scenes that you see, just the cars all in the line, all the black cars or all the cars just chasing the tornadoes, was filmed just driving up and down this road here. Also, the famous scene where they drove off into the cornfield, folks, was filmed right over here. Like I said, this is 9 Mile Road, located right outside of Ponca City, Oklahoma. Utilized in a lot of the car chasing scenes, car driving scenes in the movie Twister. Movie Twister, where they filmed like a scene where it shows a news reporter interviewing people. Yeah. That was right around the corner. corner up there. a big old tent set up there for the people to, like, we're shutting the road down, you know, for all the filming. The pipe at the beginning when Kit pops his tire.
Oh, yeah.
It's right in here. Okay, folks, you see this little scene in Twister right here? Where we're standing is where they filmed this scene right here, folks. Oops, sorry, Ranger. Now pay attention, folks, to the tree line right behind the Dodge pickup truck. Where the Dodge pickup truck is basically where my bus is at. The truck came along into the ditch here where they had some wooden pipe made to look like metal pipe. Ran it over in this neck of the woods here to make it look like he popped his tire, folks. That was filmed right here. Okay, folks, the famous poster for the movie, the cover poster for the DVD, that field where they took the picture and shot a few scenes, and that's the field, folks, right here. Of course, they digitally put in that barn and the tornado, but at one time, that little bushy tree you see right there was actually here, and it was right in the middle of that field right there. But you can see these trees still in the background. That was right here, folks. Okay, folks, in the scene in the movie Twister when he says buckle your seatbelt when they're worried about catching the tornado that's off in the field, this is where they drive off into the field, folks. They're going around this bend here and they swerve off to that direction, off into the field. They drive into the ditch and run from the tornado and head on down that direction, folks. Right down the road here is where they dropped a truck that was picked up by a tornado while Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt was hunkered underneath, hiding underneath. The field you see behind me is the field that they were racing down while the tornado was bearing down on them. Right through here. You'll see the tornado digitally put in coming right through here, folks. They were utilizing the road with the camera crew filming, and you'll see the road in the movie going this way, as that's the way they were filming. People that were here to watch everything was just right down the road here, folks. That's why in the movie they must have erased everybody. We were just right down the road over there on that side, and then they moved us right down the road on that side depending on what angle of the scene was getting filmed. So we're gonna walk over here, folks. There's actually pieces left of the bridge that Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton hunkered underneath when the tornado came. During the filming, of course, all it was some fans blowing on them and some balsa wood getting tossed on them. But of course, movie magic, they make it look like an actual tornado, folks. And like I said, you'll see the pond. See this pond behind me, folks? You'll see the same pond right behind Helen Hunt right after they dropped the truck. And they dropped the truck right over here, folks. You'll see the truck being dropped right next to this big old tree right here. And I'm sure they utilized the trees because they're old trees and they look like a tornado actually went through here. So we're gonna be safe here. Safety first, folks. We got a car coming. So we'll stand over here. Like I said, folks, you'll see the big tree here as the car gets dropped from a crane. They had a crane right over here and they had the big truck, the big Jeep pickup truck hanging on a crane, and they dropped it right here. That was in one take, folks, one take. And right over here is where Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt was hunkered underneath a bridge that was built for the movie and torn down. And I'll show you where the bridge is here, folks, or what's left of the bridge. Okay, folks, it's really grown in through the years, so we're gonna come down here and check this out. Safety first, we always look for snakes. Ooh, it's muddy down here, Hunter. Really muddy. Okay, folks, can you see that wood down there? There's a railroad tie and some wood. Those round pieces of wood, folks, you'll see them in the movie. Those were the legs of the bridge that was built right here. Can you see this, Hunter?
Yeah.
These are the legs. And this is the only thing that's basically left from the movie set. A tractor, some sort of a tractor built on top. It was a styrofoam tractor on top of the bridge. But right here, folks, Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt filmed that scene. Where they were hunkered underneath that bridge from running from the tornado. Like I said, you can still see the wood that was used for that parts of that bridge. Man, if it wasn't so muddy, I'd crawl down there. Right here, folks. That scene when there's, "You fashionably late, Jonas? You fashionably late? Let me get a kiss, man." That happened right here, folks. Right there. Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton, Philip Seymour Hoffman stood right here, folks.